As one of the most infamous volcanoes in the world, Krakatoa's history is filled with violent and deadly eruptions. The caldera lies in the Sunda Strait between Java and Sumatra and is part of a larger volcanic island group. The volcano has had many smaller eruptions over recent years, but none quite as devastating as the one that occurred back in 2018. On December 22nd of that year, the volcano erupted with such force that it caused a massive tsunami with waves measuring nearly 5 meters in height. The following day, a group of explorers took to a helicopter to get a closer look at the volcano, which had now made headlines around the world for the destruction it caused. Once they arrived, the full scale of the blast was immediately evident, and the footage they captured can only be described as stunning. Here is the raw audio and video captured that day. The tsunami ended up taking the lives of hundreds of people on the islands of Java and Sumatra, making it the second deadliest volcanic event of the 21st century. What happened was, during the eruption, the southwestern flank of the volcano collapsed into the sea, which also lowered its overall height by nearly 750 feet. Since this event, there have been 2 other notable eruptions of the volcano, but none quite on the scale of this one. Given this rise in activity, along with various other factors, scientists believe it will continue to erupt in the coming years. Whether we are in the sky, at sea, or on land, thunderstorms can be an utterly dangerous and lethal phenomenon. Aside from the obvious force of the wind and extreme rainfall, the lightning that is produced by these storms is more than capable of ending life with a single strike. On May 19, 2021, pedestrians in St. Petersburg, Russia, found themselves in one of the most interesting lightning events ever caught on camera. On this day, a lightning bolt struck the metal roof of a building. But that is not the interesting part. This strike produced a massive shower of sparks which rained down on the busy city street. For those present, it must have been a terrifying experience. It's an incredibly rare phenomenon that not many have seen before, so the confusion as to what happened must have been widespread. Luckily, or perhaps even miraculously, nobody was injured. Located in northern Assumption Parish, Louisiana, the Bayou Corn sinkhole is a problem that has been plaguing the area for many years. After its discovery on August 3, 2012, this dangerous phenomenon forced 350 residents to evacuate. Today, scientists expect more evacuations to occur in the future. Images captured on August 21, 2013 show the exact moment when a group of trees were swallowed in a matter of seconds by this large hole hidden from view, making this one of the most frightening and mind-blowing phenomena ever recorded. This discovery was quite alarming to officials and residents living in the area, and as previously mentioned, evacuations soon began. The cause of the sinkhole was determined to be from a salt mine which had collapsed, allowing the ground to sink and water to drain. Problems really came to a head back in 2010. At that time, the company which owned the mine applied for a permit to expand it. Pressure tests were then conducted to determine if it would be safe, and it is said that the results were unsatisfactory. Still, the company felt it was safe to move forward with the operation, and, well, the rest is history. It is reported that as of 2018, the sinkhole has grown to cover an area of 34 acres. A dust storm, also known as a sandstorm or a haboob, is a bizarre natural phenomenon that occurs in arid places all around the world. They occur when a gust of wind blows sand and dirt loose from the ground, creating a terrifying cloud that sweeps across landscapes and covers cities. One country that is known to experience this type of weather phenomenon is Australia. They happen here nearly each and every year, and back in January of 2020, a family in the town of Nyngan managed to capture one on film. Perhaps the most terrifying and unbelievable feature of these storms is their ability to completely block out the sun, turning day to night in an instant. For this family, though, it ended up turning everything around them bright red, resembling an apocalyptic landscape.
I told you!
What is this new
apocalyptic in my shower!
What is this new hell?
Close the door!
Wow,
Oh,
I mean...
actually, you can't even taste it. It's very fine.
Oh my God, go.
No.
Dear God in heaven.
This is the worst one we had. Remember in like 2009?
Okay. Just when you think it can't do any better.
Go look at the front.
For the unaware person, this could be a truly terrifying experience, and it is one I am sure barely anybody watching this video has ever experienced before. Thankfully, the impact is short-lived, and after some time, things return to normal. The one good thing about these phenomena is that despite their scale and intensity, they rarely cause any damage or injury. For this family, it was nothing more than a mind-blowing moment that they'll likely never forget. When we think of a person meditating, we imagine a peaceful landscape, free from the dangers of nature. But on this occasion, a man who broke this rule and decided to meditate on top of a volcano ended up accidentally capturing the exact moment it erupted. On January 23, 2021, Jose Martins, who was traveling in Guatemala, decided to camp on a mountain near the volcano of fire. The next day, he videotaped himself during one of his meditations, unable to imagine what was about to happen just a few hundred feet away. With zero warning, the volcano erupted, leaving him with a sense of shock and awe. While those responsible for capturing this fascinating moment took the situation with humor and fascination, volcanic eruptions should not be taken so lightly. In fact, if this video would have taken place a little closer to this phenomenon, the exposure to volcanic gases might have caused this intrepid adventurer to meditate for all eternity. Glaciers are large bodies of ice which are constantly moving under their own weight. Due to a variety of factors, many of the Earth's glaciers are melting away and breaking apart in an event commonly referred to as a calving. In the country of Argentina lies the famous Perito Moreno Glacier. Back in 2016, a news company was out filming when they managed to capture the rare moment a large ice arch collapsed into the water below, sending waves towards the shore.
Vamos en punto.
The collapse was met with cheers of excitement from onlookers who were ecstatic to bear witness to the event. Truth be told, glacier calvings aren't that rare. With the rate at which the world's glaciers are melting, they tend to happen on a fairly regular basis, and there are countless videos online to back this up. But to capture the exact moment a formation like this breaks apart is definitely a lucky and unforgettable sight.